Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Dirt Bike Channel. I'm your host Kyle Brotherson. Welcome to my lounge chair here in the shop. I'm going to be answering probably the most asked question ever since I tore my ACL. The most asked question that I saw online and in email was, hey, were you wearing your knee braces when you tore your ACL? And I've said it in comments, but I'll just say it out for the entire world. I owned these Mobius knee braces at the time, this one and this one, at the time that I had my injury, my tip over on a trials bike, which resulted in this ACL being torn completely and the MCL partially. I owned this Mobius knee brace, but I wasn't wearing it. I was not wearing knee braces. I was wearing knee guards at the time, protecting my patella and protecting my kneecap and their shin guards, but I was not wearing these Mobius guards. Why was I not wearing them? Well, I'll tell you why I wasn't wearing them. They're hot and they're uncomfortable. And that's why I wasn't wearing them. Check it out. This is the Mobius knee brace right here that I have on my left knee, and this is the Donjoy A22 brace, custom fitted brace that I've had for about a week. That I've been walking around and using during my rehab. It also has a kneecap protector that I can put on, and I've done this. I've screwed this actually on here. When I start riding, I'm going to attach this, and it will be my knee brace for the bike. Now, what's the big difference? This is an off-the-shelf Mobius brace. I paid around $600 for these. The custom fit Donjoy A22 titanium knee brace right here. This one is about $800 for just this side, and then I paid another $100 for this, and this was my cash price because my insurance, I don't know if the insurance is going to cover anything. So I've got $900 on this knee, and I've ordered another one for this knee so that I'll have a matching set for when I start riding. Let's talk about bulk here. So one of the big problems with the Mobius brace that I had was it's so bulky, it's hard to get. I mean, just look at this. You can see I've got chicken legs, but you can see this thing is just massive. Whether it would protect me, whether it would have caused me to not get injured, I don't know. But just take a look at the difference in how they fit. This is a custom brace, fits perfectly around my calf. You can see that I've lost, you might actually be able to see, despite it's been about a month since in fact 5 weeks since my surgery, and maybe 7 weeks since my injury or something like that. And I've already lost mass in the quad and in the calf, trying to start to get that back now. But you can see how different they fit, how different they are. The Mobius braces are just much more bulky. Now, it isn't super fair because this brace will end up looking like that when I put the kneecap protector on. But just for everyday use, the Donjoy A22 titanium brace is just much less bulky. And it is so much more comfortable to wear. I did a test where I just walked around. I'm just gonna walk around the shop. Hear that? You can hear the click. It's hard to do it in here. I went on a walk with my wife, and I put some riding pants on, and I had this brace on with this guy, with this the patellar protection in there, and then I put some riding pants on. In fact, the riding pants that they fit the best with were these Climb Dakar pants. And these Climb Dakar pants, I ordered a size bigger than normal. So these are a size 34. I normally wear a size 32. They're about the only pants that this brace will work with. It adds so much bulk because of the front, how massive it makes your knee. And then also the back. This is where the big issue is. See how you've got this thing right here where your knee needs to come up. When I get on the bike, I can't hardly even bend my knee. When I've got riding pants on, especially these, if I've got these Troy Lee Designs pants on, I can't even bend my knee. With this brace on and with these pants on, it's too tight. I can barely do it with these other Climb pants that are supposed to have lots of room in the knee. And I can barely bend my leg enough to even get on the bike. And so because it's hot, and I'll tell you, that's the other thing. These Mobius braces, I've had them on for I was doing this the other day, just testing both braces side by side. By the time this was on for like 20 minutes, and I wasn't even riding, I was just out watering the trees, I had sweat running out of the bottom of these down my leg. I did not have that with the Donjoy braces. So this is bulky, and it was just uncomfortable enough that I wasn't motivated to use them. If I had big enough pants, I might have used them. So here's the other question. Why, at least initially, have I gone with the Donjoy A22 titanium brace over the CTI braces? Because I get this. Here's the thing with the CTI braces. I asked my surgeon, in fact, I asked 2 different surgeons, what they thought the best brace for me would be since I'm going to be doing dirt biking. And they said, Donjoy makes the best brace in the entire industry. That's why the NFL uses them, and that's why college players use them. Linebackers and linemen, they're like, it's the best in the industry. I go and I talk to an industry expert in braces. I get prescribed for a brace. I go talk to him and I say, okay, you sell all the braces. You've got Donjoy, you've got CTI, you've got everything here. Take money aside. Tell me what is the very best brace that I can buy. I don't care what it costs. Tell me what the very best brace is that I can buy. What would you put yourself in? The guy sitting there, he's like, look, I've been fitting braces on people for 20 years. Everyone from linebackers to tennis players to motocross guys, everyone in the middle. Basketball players, he's like, bar none, the best brace in the industry is the Donjoy Defiance brace or the Donjoy A22. Now he's like, the Donjoy A22 is what I would personally use because I'm not gonna have people rolling over my leg like if I'm a lineman. So he's like, that's the brace I would do. I said, what about the CTI braces? Aren't those really good? And you'll notice the CTI braces look a lot more like these Mobius braces, and they'll have the patellar protection kind of built into them with those custom braces. I said, so what about the CTIs? And the guy's looking at me and he says, the CTI brace is not a bad brace. It's not a bad brace, but it's not the best brace, not by a long shot. He said the best thing that CTI has done is market extremely well to the motorcycle and motocross industry. That's probably the best thing that they've done. Their brace isn't as good. It isn't as strong. He's like, and we're looking at them right there in his shop. We're looking at both braces and I'm going, this brace looks like it's built incredibly well, got good craftsmanship. And the CTI brace, I'm just like, it's okay. And so I may end up getting a set of CTI braces just so I can actually do a review on those down the road. But what I've done right now is I've gone with the Donjoy A22. It's got a lot of technology. There's a force point hinge on here where I can adjust how quickly it will allow you to get into full lock open because you can adjust that. So this brace is, I'm really happy with it. It hits me right kind of weird on one of my incisions. And so every once in a while when I first start out with it, it ends up being kind of weird. But the other thing too that I like is this brace does not fall down. Even though my calf is like wasting away and I don't have much of a calf, it's still not falling down. Whereas that's one thing that would happen with the Mobius brace is after a couple hours of riding, this Mobius brace would start to work its way down my leg a little bit, and the Donjoy A22 titanium brace, it does not work its way down. I've been mowing the lawn, I've been doing walks, I've been doing all kinds of things, and it stays exactly where it's supposed to be because it's custom fit. That's the other thing. This with like the Mobius brace, some of these other off-the-shelf braces, it's like, do you want a large, or do you want a medium, or do you want an extra large? Fit is everything. With this guy, they put a special tool on your leg. They measure your thigh, they measure your knee, they measure your calf, they measure the offset. Everything is measured and everything is custom made. So this brace is for this knee. Now, when I go to go riding, there's like a 4 or 5 month fit guarantee. I can get a new brace if my leg has changed very much. So they're gonna warranty this, give me a fit guarantee, and I'll get a new brace when my leg changes and comes back a little bit here in about 4 or 5 months from now. So that's pretty awesome. That's why I went with the Donjoy A22, at least for right now. And when I get ready to start riding, I'll put this on and I'll have another one for this knee, because I just thought, you know what? If I'm gonna have to wear one brace, I'm gonna wear both braces. So I will be wearing braces when I get back into riding, because this 5 months, 6 months, 6.5 months off the bike really blows. So I'm going to take some extra precautions, and I'm going to be wearing knee braces. And unfortunately, I was not wearing the brace, these Mobius braces, at the time of the injury. Whether or not it would have prevented me from becoming injured totally, I will never know. I know it wouldn't have hurt to have it on, but I don't know if it would have prevented it. I'll tell you right now though, just walking around with both of these braces on, the one that I have more confidence in and the one that's more comfortable and the one that is less hot is this one. And that even goes for when I have the kneecap protection on. I wore them both for 2 hours with the riding pants on the other night. And I will take the Donjoy over the Mobius. Now, it's a lot more expensive. And then the Mobius isn't custom fit to my knee. And it's more bulky, especially when you get up and you sit on the bike. When you're sitting on the bike, this one feels super bulky. This one does not feel super bulky, so take it or leave it. I went with the Donjoy A22. It's a titanium custom brace here. I'm pretty happy with it. More happy than I am with the off-the-shelf Mobiuses. Not that these are bad, they're just not a custom brace. So when it's my body, and now it is, and I have to make that decision, I'm going with the Donjoy brace, and I may end up just trying the CTIs side by side, just as a, you know, a service to the Dirt Bike Channel faithful. But just looking at them and seeing them and hefting them in my hands, I can tell you which one I wanted to spend the money on first, and that was the Donjoy. So that's a little bit of an update of knee braces. I hope you like these videos. Please remember to like them, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to support Dirt Bike Channel, you can go over to patreon.com. I've got a page over there where you can support us. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching.